Hello out there. How you doing, everyone? Mikey here. Sue's beautiful Suzanne over there with me. Mikey Sue's 4. Welcoming you to another Wednesday afternoon webcam based on the series The Greatest American Hero. And today we're going over a brief review of Season 1, Episode 2 called The Hit Car. Now, this episode premiered on March 25th, 1981. And of course, it was written by Frank Lupo and Stephen J. Cannell. Um, and those are the guys, of course, created A Team later on. So this was a good series. I did watch all 3 seasons just recently. I just binged watched every episode, all 3 seasons, and then I watched the finale, which was the 45th, technically called the 45th episode 4 years later, where they tried to get a woman to take over Ralph's part, but as a Greatest American heroine, that didn't work. So yeah, I'll make sure I'll mention that at the very end, but of our stuff here. Whew, okay, so first of all, I'd like to say that I apologize for being a little bit late. My beautiful wife brought us home a really wonderful lunch. We had some salads, we had some snacks, even had a donut. I know. It's fun. I love it. I love it. My wife is great. She can bring home some great food and some groceries. We had to get some stuff, just some pop and things like that. I waited for her, and then I went and did my jobs. I dumped garbage and everything else, and yeah, so took care of the cats, and yeah, I love being a home dad to our babies while mom goes off and does some shopping, and then every once in a while the two of us will go out. We'll have some fun. Um, yeah, and don't forget that next week, none of this will be on here. We don't have any streams or anything planned because, well, I mean I know what I'm going to talk about the following week, but next week, starting on Monday through Sunday, the whole thing. No streams, no webcams. We're just gonna take that week for ourselves. We're on Friday, April 19th. We're celebrating our 8th wedding anniversary officially, and we're going to go out having a very nice dinner at a place called T-Bones, some nice steaks. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's what we're doing all next week, and plus we have an important meeting with our housing people here next Tuesday too. So I'll give you guys more update on that following let you know what's happening. Anyway, but yeah, that's all going on next week. So, like I said, for this week, we'll finish with this review today. Tomorrow, hopefully, with Jay back. I hope he's okay. We'll do the Shazam ISIS hour. Same time, 4 p.m. Today, I got started a little late because it was for a good reason. My beautiful wife bringing home some lunch. And then yeah, so 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock Central tomorrow on Thursday. And then Friday, don't forget, we're going to be celebrating our 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube. We're celebrating all of our videos. The difficult ones I had to go through on the previous piece of crap that I finally got rid of, and this beautiful, wonderful computer PC Acer that my wife got for me for not only our anniversary, but for also my birthday and Christmas this year. So, what wonderful gift. And of course, I got her some good stuff too. So that we need around the house, things that she needed, and we bought them. So we're doing well this month, really. Um, and the nice part too is that we don't really have to worry about our taxes. I know this is tax month, and it's kind of a bad thing to talk about, but for us at least, it's not so bad because we have until the end of the month to do that. So we got a time frame. So we have, so we're okay. I mean, we're doing all right. Okay, well, let's get to it. So, season 1, episode 2, as I said, it's called The Hit Car. Now, this is where, now, don't forget, the main stars, of course, William Katt playing Ralph Hinckley. They had to change his name because Hinckley was the guy that tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan. So they had to kind of change it. So we'll just call him Ralph from now on. Yeah, out of respect. So, William Katt is Ralph. Connie Sellecca as Pam, and then Robert Culp as Bill Maxwell, the FBI agent that works with him. Now, remember the previous episode was the pilot. They met the little green guys. That's what Bill calls them. They met the little green guys out in the middle of the desert there, and they get the suit, but they forgot the instructions. So pretty much through all of episode, or pretty much through all of season one, and I would say probably about half of season two, uh, they have no instruction book. So he's learning on the fly every single episode, and I think that's why it succeeded so well. And don't forget, this series was nominated for 8 Primetime Emmy Awards. Total. Um, but they were nominated for 4 main ones, and I'm so happy. I mean, this was a good precursor, like I said, to A Team, and I think Lupo and Cannell knew what they were doing. I think they did. I think they knew what they were talking about. It was everyday life. But the reason I'm pointing out this episode is because 2 stars stood out from the rest, future stars, in the classroom. And one of them was Faye Grant, uh, that she played Pamela, or not Pam. No, sorry. What was her name again? Rhonda, something like that. Rhonda, I think. Anyway, I'll look it up again. But anyway, so Faye Grant stood out, and we started to realize over the course of those 3 seasons, she's very talented. She can sing, she can dance, she can, act. Rare actress that can act, and she's got she is pretty multi-talented. I think she does like a lot of things. We recognized her later on in V, the miniseries, and then of course, V, the final battle, and I believe she even briefly appeared in the rebooted V that had Monica Baccarin and Jane Badler that came back as the Lizard Queen. So, and I met Miss Jane Badler; she's a very nice lady. So just it was just good to see Faye Grant in an early role, and she was starting to really go into it. The other guy we recognized was Michael Pare. And Michael Pare was in the Warriors movie. Hey Warriors, come out and play. That. So he was in that movie, but he did a lot of other good movies over the course of 70s, 80s, and even early 90s. And he did appear in some crime dramas, like CSI, uh, NCIS. He did a lot of stuff. So later on. So yeah, it was just kind of cool to see these two stand out. And then as I'll be able to tell you guys later on in future episode reviews, they really come into the foreplay. Now, in this one, I'm just, like I say, now on every one of these webcam reviews, especially with this, I'm just going to go into IMDb because I've already seen the episodes, so I'm pretty familiar with them. But I'm just going to go from the information I see there because I usually use it. I know it's not always reliable, so some of you can question it, and if you want to later on, that's totally cool. Just mark down here in the chat where you feel I might have missed something or point out something there, something interesting. I always read those chats. I do. I look over everything. So yeah, just please make sure you let me know. And we do have one person watching. Okay, so let's go over this here. Let's see. Okay, so the hit car. The basic premise is that Ralph's class prepares to perform Shakespeare while he works with Bill to dodge professional killers and transport a beautiful and flirtatious FBI informant to testify against her drug dealing mobster boyfriend. Okay. All right, so. Right, so the lady in it that they're transporting, her name is Starlet Wild, and the actress name is Gwen Humble. Now, one person I recognized in the episode that played other mobsters in movies was Gianni Russo. He plays Johnny DeMonte in this episode. And the other person I recognized was Keen Holiday. He was the DA Arnold Turner, but he put in as Keen Holiday, so he did it differently. That's so cool. Now, as I said, the two that stood out and would stand out for future episodes was Faye Grant, who played Rhonda Blake, and her boyfriend, played by Michael Pare, was Tony Villacana. And very cool. Very cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The director was Rod Holcomb. That's Holcomb, And the writer was Stephen J. Cannell, so he actually wrote. Right. Okay. And the hit car, here's the trivia, and Goose will go over. The hit car is a modified 1966 or 67 Dodge Charger. And the one goof they have is when the hitmen fire on Crystal in the hotel room, the puffs of smoke seen as the bullets pass through the window glass, indicating that the bullets are flying at an upward angle. When the camera cuts to the shooters, though, they are firing in a downward direction, like from a rooftop. That's interesting. Okay. We'll see if we have to go through more of that. So we'll take a look. And how are you guys receiving me so far? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me clearly and if I'm coming out all right with you guys, visually and so forth. And for those that rewatch, let me know that too, please. Down in those comments, let me know how everything comes out all right. And let's see. All right, let's go with the trivia first. Okay. Yep, there's like a couple. Okay. Yep, so we mentioned about the Charger. The episode ends with a freeze frame of William Katt breaking the fourth wall by looking directly into the camera. Yes. Yes, I remember that. In the pilot, Rhonda, played by Faye Grant, had blonde hair but now has red hair. This is not necessarily a continuity goof, as it is not known how much time had passed from when the pilot took place to when this episode occurs. And Rhonda could have changed her hair color as she's trying to improve herself. A photo of Rhonda with blonde hair appears on the poster for the school play. Cool. In the pilot, which was the previous episode, J. G. I keep saying that. G.D. Spradlin played the villain, while this episode's bad guy is played by Gianni Russo. Both appear, of course, okay. Both actors appeared in The Godfather Part 2 in 1974. I knew he was in a mobster film. The hit car will appear again in A Nice Place to Visit in 1983, another Stephen J. Cannell production. The car is never in motion, and it is just one of several cars at a small town garage towards the close of the show. Now, in the pilot, Tony and the guys show up at Ralph's house with a 1966 Dodge Charger in rough condition. In this show, Tony never appears with a car, but the hitmen have a 1966 Charger. And this is the first time that Bill Maxwell, Robert Culp, is seen eating dog biscuits. He's aggravated with Pam because she hasn't provided any food and all they have to eat is dog biscuits. He does eat one, which is presumably when he realizes he likes dog biscuits. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that weird? Dog biscuits. I never thought in my life I'd see a human being enjoy them, but definitely Bill Maxwell did. It was the funniest thing. And he always had, here's the thing, whenever he went to visit Ralph and Pam, because they were, Pam was Ralph's fiance, well, girlfriend, then fiance, and then they got married later on. Sorry, spoilers. But during the time they were living together in Ralph's house, they never really had food because Bill would, ask Ralph with the suit, whatever, to help him out. And Pam never had a chance to shop because for food because she's an attorney, right? She works for the city, so she's always busy. So the one thing I always thought was, thank God these two guys, this couple never had actual human children or any pets because they would have been ignored, right, babe? They would have been ignored. That's so bad, Anyway, let's go to the quotes. Oh, the goofs. I'm sorry. We just did trivia. And then we'll go to quotes. Okay. So according to IMDb, in the goofs, there's a couple. In continuity, it said, like I said, when I talked about the hitman firing on Crystal in the hotel room. Okay, I did that one. Okay, the next one is, after the first shootout, Bill is shot in the left hand and wraps it with a makeshift bandage. Ralph then stops the getaway truck, and Bill comes to handcuff the driver. Now, when Bill does this, both of his hands look fine in a close up shot. But when he finishes handcuffing the driver, you can see his hand all bloodied and bandaged again. Interesting. Um, Revealing mistakes. In the next to last scene where Johnny tries to shoot Bill from the hit car, Ralph changes into the suit and flies to help Bill. They mix in Ralph's first ever flying scene from the pilot episode where he's carrying his clothes and right before he crashed into the sign. Wow. And when Ralph lifts up Johnny's hit car, you can see one of the cables used to lift the car off of the ground, left side of the screen, rear right side of the car, and also when Johnny hands over his gun to Bill. Ooh, so crew or equipment visible. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see how many quotes we have here. I'm just gonna look for like the biggest one. Well, there's only a few, but I'm just gonna look for two big ones here. Okay. So for two of the quotes that are here, one says, Bill Maxwell, freeze, Davidson, you're in this. I've been giving you a lot of thought. Freeze, Davidson, Pam says. Well, he says, from time to time, we're going to need a utility man, third string backup. When that happens, we call you. Maybe you'll start out bringing us coffee and burgers, but you'll work your way up. Later on, I'll let you handle some easy field work. How's that? Pam says, a utility what? That goes and gets what? Ralph Hinckley says, it's not as much fun when he spills over onto you, is he? Pam says, I am not going to run your errands for you, Bill. And Bill says, Counselor, we can't go blabbing this thing all over everybody. So far, you're the only person who knows Ralph's got the suit. It's got to stay that way. Pam says, I hate this. Ralph says, there is a certain moronic logic to that. Okay. All right. And then the other quote that I wanted to point out here is Ralph sneezes. Bill says, Ralph, you all right? Ralph says, oh, yeah, I'm fine. The ocean is ice cold. That's all. Let me tell you something, Bill. I'm through flying. I'm handing you my little aviator's badge. I'll stick with speed running, the holographic vision stuff that doesn't make me crazy. Bill says, boy, I really hate a quitter. You fly great. It's just your landings need a little work. So we'll get out on Saturday. We'll take a lunch, maybe do a few touch and goes, work out the kinks. I'll help you. Ralph says, oh, yeah? What are you going to do? Run around underneath me stringing nets so I don't get hurt? Bill says, no, I'm not going to string nets. I'm going to try and find out why you can't fly straight. Ralph, if you don't fly, we're out of business. Wow. Oh, man. I tell you, it was really rough that first season trying to get all of his, things to go right, to fly and everything. Okay, now in references, they make a reference to about 5 different things here. One is the mummy's tomb from 1942. Ralph tells Bill he does not like seeing him dressed up like Lon Chaney in the mummy's tomb. They also referred to the Wild One in 1953. Tony mentions the movie with Marlon Brando on a motorcycle. Then in 1958, Cat on the Hot Tin Roof. Ralph's students mentioned this movie. So they were actually cultured? I thought they were special needs kids. Okay. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf from 1966? Ralph and Starlet discussed this movie. Starlet Wild, as I say, Gwen Humble. And then The Taming of the Shrew from 1967. Ralph and Starlet discussed this movie. So they actually discussed 2 late 60s movies, both very good ones, by the way. But, that's good references, actually. And there was only one song in this episode. Now, some of the episodes should mention more than one because the guy who wrote with Joey Scarborough was Stephen Geyer. And Stephen Geyer and Joey sometimes added extra songs that they wrote themselves, by the way. So only a certain few were cover hits, but there was mostly songs that Joey and Stephen both wrote. And the Believe It or Not theme song is probably the only one that comes out here. And that's what it says here, performed by Joey Scarborough. So, yeah. But there should be other songs mentioned later. So, we'll see. Okay. All right, we're back. So, we got 5 people watching and 2 likes. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I appreciate that. And I do appreciate the likes. It helps our algorithm. Oh, hi, Sir Lemon Pie. He says, "Good afternoon, Mikey. I'll be roaming around in the background and multitasking. Go for it, Lemon. I totally appreciate that. We're going to only be here for about another, yeah, we'll be here for another 20 minutes or so. It's only going to be like a 45-minute show today. I came on really late, so I totally apologize. I came on too late, but that's okay. It was a good reason. It was a good reason. We had a good lunch, and Suzanne helped us out, and so I appreciate that. Yeah, it was good. Good food. I'm gonna take this hat off because it's just I'm getting too humid. We're supposed to have some rain tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. So let's see. Well, if anybody comes in the chat here, do you remember seeing the hit car from The Greatest American Hero, that episode? If you guys remember it, mention it in the chat. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. And yeah, so like I said, we got our celebration coming up on Friday. And like I said, once again, next week, uh, no streams or webcams, no topic time for next week because it's our wedding anniversary. So we got a full lineup of things we're doing next week. Well, mostly we're going to be resting and relaxing. We're going to take a whole week off, but Tuesday we have an important meeting with the Toronto Fire Department and the THC housing group. Plus, we're going to get a free meal out of it. That's next Tuesday. Um, but while not doing any web streams or cams here, I will be just kind of floating around in other people's. I did decide just to go ahead and float around in other people's chats and things. Um, I still plan on doing this Saturday. I always do Jet Nerdy at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. With John DeMarco and Jeff Franklin, also known as Admiral Brainy Specs. And then on Sunday, I think they're coming back. I hope, coming back Sunday with a question of Trek, and that'll have Conti, Zoe Kirk Robinson, T. Dowd, and of course Jeff. So yeah, and I'm not sure what time that's supposed to start, but I'll find out Saturday, and then maybe I'll do a little side webcam, let you know what's going on, guys. So, oh wow. Well, I tell you, it's been a rough couple weeks for some of our other friends. Um, right now, Jay's going through a lot. He has some kidney problems, so he's going through some stuff right now. Um, his liver and things like that. So say some prayers, please, and love and support for Jay Aldridge. He really needs it right now. He needs a lot of that love out there. We just had our friend Pop Culture Curator. He was in the hospital for a couple days, but he's back now. He seems to be okay. He's still living down there in Williams, Arizona, and he doesn't have immediate access to medical facilities down there. Well, there is a clinic, but yeah, not the same thing. You'd have to go into Flagstaff to get any major work done if you had to go in. So yeah, say some prayers for Pop. Let's see who else we can mention, or what else we can mention. Well, of course, you guys know the solar eclipse was awesome. We had a good show. I think I finished with 10 likes. Oh no, 11 likes on the solar eclipse show on Monday. So that turned out really well. And Suzanne got some beautiful pictures of that. So cool. Hi, beautiful. Give me a big kiss. Please get me another soda. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, and Lemon Pie says hi. Hi. He's lurking around, but he's just saying. I know he says, hi, Mikey and Suzanne. So, well, we might stop this earlier than I expect. I didn't see a lot of people in, but we do have 4 people watching. Okay, that's cool. We got 2 likes. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, well, you guys know about the earthquake in New Jersey. It wasn't as deadly as some people, made it out to be. Yeah, there were a few homes evacuated and things happened, but yeah, no big deal. It's just it was less than 5 point earthquake. Now I was mentioning to my wife that down in Arizona they have a place. There's an area which is just east of Tucson, Arizona. It's called the Sonoran Fault. It is an earthquake fault. I mean, but it's not very big. I mean, it goes from like the tail end of Arizona, basically like the southeast end of it, and just goes a little bit down into Mexico and a little bit cuts off a little bit over in New Mexico State, the state of New Mexico, and then goes into the country of Mexico itself. It's a decent fault, but it's not huge. It's not big. But the thing is, if anything happens from the east, like in the mid east there of the states or Midwest area, anything that hits there will revolve all the way down to the Sonoran Fault. It will, and then if there's any serious eruption, if there's any shaking in the Sonoran Fault area, which is a magnitude 5 or above, there will be significant damage in both Phoenix and Tucson, Arizona, in both towns, both cities. Yeah, and that could mess it up for some people. So even if you think that most of the earthquakes we're aware of happen in California, you're still not safe. Every place has a fault. Even here, where we live, in Scarborough, outside of Toronto, they have a fault, and they've had earthquakes. They've had some shakes before. So yeah, you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. It's everywhere. I think that's that. Yeah. I think we're gonna shut down here pretty soon. Thanks, baby. Yeah. So if you, like I said, guys, if you've seen the hit Car, or if not, if you haven't seen it, a company called Film Rise Productions has a library of all the episodes from The Greatest American Hero during those early '80s. That's where I got most of my information, and where I also binged watched. Do you need help, honey? Are you okay?
I'm just having a little problem.
Oh, just use my shoulder. Beautiful wife over here, right? I'm the luckiest freaking man in the world. And I got beautiful cats too. Of course, they're all fast asleep. It's like, whoosh, whoosh. Come on, cats, get moving, do your stuff, and then they go, and they snore like us. I think it's hilarious. They snore like we do. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Daisha snores very loud.
Oh yeah, she's very loud. Yeah, very very loud.
High moans.
She moans in her sleep, guys and gals. And she's dreaming. And so when she's dreaming, my girl, and then Deja Vu is my wife's girl. And when Moon Pie is dreaming, she goes, I do the same thing. I talk in my damn sleep. I form sentences. I talk in gibberish, but I form sentences. I, my, you know, she's over here and she is exactly like me. When Deja Vu snores, she snores very loudly, like mom does, which I think it's the cutest thing. I love it. When they both are going, I hear them over there. It's beautiful. I love it. It makes me giggle because, like, you guys know me. I hear almost all the time, and I'm wide awake at night. It's very late night, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, something like that, and I can't sleep. I mean, I have sleep apnea. It's a problem. It's a syndrome. I can't help it. I've tried all I can, and I just gotta face it. I gotta live with it. Um, but that being said, like I said, I think it's adorable. I can watch the girls and watch my beautiful wife sleep, and they just, it's just wonderful. It's beautiful to watch. And then, of course, when it gets closer to the morning, well, then I really get tired, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's time to go to bed. So around 3, 4 in the morning, I shut down, and then I go over there, tear off my, get into my skivvies, get into my pajamas, and then I go to bed. And and I stay sleeping for most of the day. So, again, I apologize that I started about 25 minutes late, um, because I did sleep a little bit and I waited for Suzanne to get home, and then she brought home wonderful lunch. So we had that, and then I looked up at the time and said, "Oh my gosh, ooh, I'm late! Whoa!" So, yeah, lots of fun. All right, well, we're getting close to the end here, so let's just kind of recap by giving you my review. Now, watching this episode again, it seemed like watching it again for the first time. I felt for Ralph because, first off, right, as I told you, they lost the instruction book. He had to learn everything literally, no pun intended, everything on the fly. So he had to learn how to fly, he had to learn how to crash, he had to learn how to speed run. He figured out how to actually concentrate and turn invisible so he would never be detected if he went into the villain's lair or something like that. So, I mean, he was starting to learn all of this, without any help from Bill. Okay, well, okay, I'm being unfair about that. Bill did try to help him a little bit, but just not a lot. He figured. Well, okay. Before we went into the series, pilot episode. Bill was in trouble with the FBI. He was a what do they call him? Uh, what was that word? It was something where he just okay. I'll just use this word, daredevil. He was a daredevil FBI agent. He just went into a situation. He called it a scenario. He was a former, war veteran. He fought in war and everything like that. So he was, Korea and things like that. So he was so used to going into situations, without any help, no backup, and he go in and do his own thing. So when he had Ralph, well, he used Ralph and his superpowers to, go into situations, and he did the same thing, but he would come out of it looking like the stellar FBI guy because Ralph helped him out, right? So, that was just the whole deal was that Bill was manipulating Ralph. And Ralph was trying to have a normal life, because he's an everyman. He's a teacher, he takes care of special students there at the high school, and he loves Pam. How can you not have a great life like that? You're a teacher, you're well schooled yourself, you're knowledgeable, and you have a beautiful, fiance who is an attorney, right? And can help you out of legal situations. So, that's a great story, but then you got Bill as the linchpin that gets in the way and does all sorts of stuff and, yeah, but it's a great series, and I loved it. And it does have some morality issues that it addresses, uh, and I like that too. So I gave this episode. I don't know if I gave the review last week. I did for the pilot, but I don't know if I gave a letter grade or not. So on that one, the pilot was great. Everything was fine. I said 4 out of 5, and I loved it. I gave it an A minus. It was good. This episode, Hit Car, was okay. It had its moments, but it didn't have everything that I liked in the pilot episode. But then again, they were getting their feet wet, so they were just trying to get started and activated. I did like the fact that Faye Grant and Michael Pare appeared to enhance the cast. Later on, you'll see in season 2 and most of season 3, Michael Pare and Faye Grant are part of the casting listing at the opening credits of the series. So yeah, so that's gonna be fun. That's good to see. Yeah, so on this one, on episode 2, the hit car, a I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, just like it did for the pilot. It was all right, did okay, had its moments. I love watching Ralph crash into walls or crash into the grass on the ground. I do. I'm sorry. I laugh at his foibles, right? Because he's trying to learn how to fly. And when he's going, he's going to go like this and he can't fly. Yeah, I know. But on the grade, instead of A minus, I gave it a B plus. So right around that edge there, that was what I gave it. So Yep, we're coming up close here, so I think we'll get ready to stop. Okay, so one more reminder that, of course, tomorrow we have Shazam ISIS Hour, and that'll be with Jay Aldridge, and that'll start at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. It is on a live stream, so you guys on StreamYard. So if Jay is unable to make it, I would appreciate if one of you wants to help. Now, before you do, please watch the second, because we're on the second week. Yeah, watch the second episode of Shazam if you can find it, with Les Tremaine Jr. as mentor. And then if you know it or if you remember it yourself, yeah, you can join me up in panel and we can talk about it. Also, I've already done. I've already looked at ISIS this week, season 1, episode 2, The Fool's Dare, and I've seen that. So I'll be going over that one tomorrow for my Secrets of ISIS part of the review. And I always let Jay go first. So Shazam will be covered first, then I go with my ISIS. So yes, that'll be Thursday. And then of course Friday, like I said, once again, we're going to be doing our topic time. It'll be officially topic time number 10. It's going to be called simply A Celebration. And we'll be celebrating, hopefully, I think, hopefully by that time we might have 150 subscribers on this channel, Mikey Sue's 4. But I did see that we do officially, because we own 2 channels. We both of us own them. On the Warlord Fade channel, FEYD, we have 161 subscribers. So I'm very happy about that. We were at less than 150, and now we're up to 161 on that first channel. So thank you so much, you wonderful men and women subscribers that out there that watched some videos, I'm sure, and you thought, great channel, and you wanted to go ahead and subscribe. And thank you. Thank you so much. So we appreciate that. So in a way, we'll kind of celebrate both channels then on Friday. So that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central, and I believe in the Mountain Time Zone, 6 o'clock. So, and Pacific, I think, sure it's the same. So, and then in the UK, I believe that's going to be, I think that's going to be 1 o'clock in the morning over in the UK. So it might be too early, too late in the evening for most of you over there in Europe, but hopefully early enough for some of us in the United States and Canada. And I believe during that time, don't forget that my friend Gorilla's Random Thoughts, Resolute Germ, and Pleasant Valley Picker, also known as PvP, I believe they'll be doing their Walton's review on Friday night. So if you get a chance to see that, go see that first, then come over and join us over at the celebration. We'll be on here for a couple hours. It's not a big deal. I don't mind. It's when I just decide I'm finally exhausted, going like this is starting to fall asleep in my chair. Yeah, that will shut down. Then we'll have to. There's no choice. We'll have to shut that down. Okay, then. With that, I want to thank everybody for coming to watch us today. We had 4 watchers. Thank you so much, and 2 likes. So thank you for liking. Don't forget, once more time, like the channel, share it, subscribe, and to the channel, and like the video. And don't forget, please do the notification bell, the ding ding ding, so you guys can be notified of any future events that we have coming up on this channel. So, and hello, Jim's Landscape LLC #1, Commodore Productions. Hello, sir. Good to see you, Jim. All right. Hi, Ensign Lemon. There you go. That's what you call him. That's what you call him. Yeah, for some reason, Sir Lemon decided to call Jim Ensign. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah, he caught on. Ha ha. Hey, Jim. I love you guys. Come on, Jim, Lemon, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here, and of course for being our moderators to help out today here this afternoon in the chat. Yeah, we'll go straight up 40 minutes, then we'll shut down. So yeah, thanks to Jim's Landscape LLC #1, Commodore Productions. He has some awesome fan film content known as Apology. He has Repairs 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and he's working on 4. That's coming soon. And Don't forget he has a few dog videos there, some shorts. Guys should definitely check that out. Lemon Pie, as you all know, or I call him Sir Lemon, but Gorilla likes to call him Scurvy. I don't get that. But anyway, Lemon Pie is one of the best moderators we have on our channel. But of course, he also moderates other channels as well. So make sure when you see him, say, "Hey, hello, Lemon. How are you doing?" He does a great job. He really does. Cadet Lemon. Okay, there you go. Oh, hello. We almost forgot to mention one more person. All right, we'll go to 45 minutes. We'll go that far. Lady Mist. Lady Mist has some great channel content. She also is very supportive, very helpful to all of our channels, especially my friends Raquel, SSG 2211, Anti Derivative Jill, Moira Kitty. She helps out with deleted scenes. She goes with Netter's Network, Last Call with Troy Pacelli, Tony Stark of Iron. She is huge supporter of all of us, and we really love her and really support her, and we hope that she continues to be our backbone. She helps us out. So yeah, Kelly, how you doing, Lady Mist? It's really good to see you. We had to have a nice lady in here, right? We had two cool guys, but we had to have a nice lady. Then of course I got my beautiful one over here. Let's see, Lady Mist, hey there. Lady Mist says, "Lemon Pie, hello." And Lady says, "Hello to Jim." And Lemon says, "Hello back to Lady Mist." Wow. You guys are being perfect gentlemen. Very nice. I give you both thumbs up for that. Hi, Lady Mist. Lady Mist, you can't ask for two really good gentlemen here. Lemon Pie and Jim are very polite. They're very nice guys. Yeah, I know. Jim, I know. You're still mowing. I understand. Just don't hurt yourself, please. I do care, you know. I'm your brother, right? I care. Okay? So remember, I'm still mowing. Yes, I do. I remember. We're going to shut down here anyway in about 3 minutes or so. Okay. So, all right. So, as always, we always do just a quick prayer. That's just one, and that's it. We usually just do that. And usually Jay delivers it. But since it's just me, I just give a quick prayer and then we're done. And thanking everyone. So, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful thing we call social media. When it has its good ways, we always are able to support one another. We care for each other, and we hope that our lives, when they're offline, that our lives go well and that nothing goes wrong, and that we can get through anything and everything. We remember the wonderful words of my wife, Suzanne, who is also a minister, who says, "Leave it in God's hands." And that is a great bit of advice that should be shared by everyone anywhere. Because if they despair, if they're upset, they feel like evil has befallen them, all they have to say is, "I'll leave it in God's hands and He'll take care of it. He'll take care of everything." So, Lord, please look over all of our friends everywhere, our family, immediate family down there in the United States, our friends over in Tennessee, Hawaii, Virginia, Illinois, everyone we know, everywhere. And just hope that they all continue to have fruitful lives and everything goes well for them. So, in Jesus' name and in God's humble presence, and on behalf of Saint Suzanne and her patron saint and my patron saint, Saint Michael the Archangel, who defends us from evil. Amen. Okay. So, let's see here. Finish out the time here. Let's see. Lady Mist, hello, Mikey. Yes, they are. Yes. Hello there. Oh, hey, Sci-Fi Sifdan. Now, guys, let me tell you really quickly about Sci-Fi Sifdan. He just came in. Hello there, Mikey. Hi, Sifdan. Dan, how you doing? Sci-Fi Sifdan is also a cool YouTube creator. He's a follower of not only he's a diehard Star Wars fan, but he loves Star Trek. He also goes with other sci-fi series like Babylon 5, Battlestar Galactica, the original and probably the reboot too. I don't know for sure. But we do have spirited discussions, and I love his channel. And guys, you need to check it out, okay? Sci-Fi Sif Dan. Go to his channel, check him out, see how he is. He's a nice guy. I mean, we talk about some cool things, and we've had some previous panels we shared together, and yeah, never a dull moment. And he actually did help me on one of my previous streams. So on that, I appreciate again, Dan, for helping me. Let's see. Well, you're right. Yep, lady says hello, Siftan, and Siftan says, "Well, it's the Mikey and Sue show. It is. It is." Dan says hello there, lady missed. Lemon Pie says amen. Thank you, Lemon Pie. Sci-Fi or Dan or Sci-Fi Nation. Hey, look who's in there. Jay from Jay of Sci-Fi Nation. Hi, Mikey. Hey, how you doing, Sci-Fi Nation? And our new supporter and subscriber, Booger414. Amen. Thank you, Booger, for coming in. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, I got here just in time to live the video and catch the ending prayer. Oh, cool, Booger. That's awesome. Booger414, Lady Miss says hello. Booger says, I am watching from the sketchy Wi-Fi on an Amtrak train. Oh, wow, cool. Do you mind if I ask, Booger, where you're, what part of the country are you in the train? If you don't want to say, that's fine. I was just curious. Dan says hello there, Booger. Dan says hello there, Sci-Fi Nation. Booger says the chat only came up just as you prayed. I will take that as a positive. Thank you. You're welcome. Of course. Hello there, Lemon Pie. Hello all. And here is our other buddy, LDG Free the Net is waving. Hi, LDG, also known as Job, Jobe. He has some interesting content on there. He's trying to help us have free chats, free streams that we don't have to rely on other companies. He's got some things under wraps, so he's trying to put that all together. We appreciate that. Don't forget, he does have a channel. It's called freethenet.org. Free the Net, it's all together. .org / and then there's underground. And if you go to LGG's place there, you're safe. It's a safe haven. You can go there, talk about anything, anyone that talks to each other, and we all care about each other. So it's a nice place to escape every once in a while, and just you kind of like, you know where you are. And Jim's Landscape, by the way, he also has a safe haven for himself, his chat. So if he invites you there, please go, because we talk about that other different things there too as well, along with LEG's place. So yeah, check out either one of them, please. Like, not lie. Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew what you were saying, Booger. Don't worry about it. Come on. It's a minor faux pas typo, right? So, and you're on a train. Come on. The train's, rattling. Okay. Sci-Fi Nation says, hey, Sci-Fi Sif Dan. Dan says, hello there, LDG. Lady Miss says, hello, LDG. Yeah. And Jim says, hi, Dan. Hi, Sci-Fi Nation. LDG Job. Jim says, hi, Booger. Dan says, hello there, Jim. Sci-Fi Nation says, hey, Jim. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Thank you, Jim, for reminding me. Jim's Landscape, LLC, #1, Commodore Productions, has eclipsed 3,000 subs. Isn't that awesome? Oh, my gosh. Guys, when he's ready to put out a celebratory party, let's go, because we'll go there and oh my gosh, that's so cool. Booger says, I just left Philly on my way home to Connecticut. My trip started in Lancaster, Pennsylvania this morning. Wow, so you've been on the train for a while. Yeah, but Amtrak is the best way. It is. I've ridden Amtrak. It's the best way. And Sci-Fi Nation says, "Grats, Jim. Cool." Lady Miss does say, "Smash the like and hit that hit that bell. Ding, 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 ding. Then do a little dance. Salsa dance." Burger says, "I had to switch trains in Philly. Oh wow. Was supposed to have a 1 hour layover, but the train was an hour late. Wow, so you didn't even get an hour layover. You had to go from like train to train. Oh, that's rough, Booger. Yeah, that's rough. We've had to do that here. We have, we have the GO train here in Canada that Suzanne and I have ridden in, and we've had to do crossover trains before. Yeah, and it's not fun. I mean, we use our walkers to get around. We do not just run to a train. We use a walker, so it's even harder because we got to push whatever we have on there to get to that train. So yes, it's difficult. Uh, Commodore Boom returns. That's a great video that Jim has up. Wow, he says it's gotten over 8.7 thousand views. That is amazing. So Booger says, "Oh, okay. So he got to hang out in the Metropolitan Lounge. Okay, cool. Well, at least he did get to rest a little." There is a sub party tomorrow. What's the best time for everyone? Jim, I would say, guys, help me out in the chat here. I would say 8, but if you want to go 7, I'll go 7 Eastern time. Whatever it is for you there, Jim. I'm sure either 7 or 8 Eastern would probably be a good time. Yeah, that'd be fine on Thursday because Jay and I are doing our Shazam thing, and that's not till 4 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, that'd be fine. Sci-Fi Nation says over 200 views on the latest fan film video. Awesome, Sci-Fi Nation. Great job. Awesome, Lady Miss says. Morning for me, appointments in afternoon. I got you, Nation. Booger says finished the conference this morning. Got on the train at 1:45. Okay. Booger says no. Second train was late, so I had a how long a layover? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. A 2-hour layover. Oh, you did have a layover fully. Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Oh, by the way, there's still some prayers out there for Sci-Fi Nation, for his lovely wife and everything. So please continue those prayers. It always helps. Sci-Fi Nation, uh, is she doing all right? Do you want to say? You can if you want, or you don't have to. It's up to you. On Jim's video, not mine. Oh, sorry. Okay, Sci-Fi Nation doesn't have views, but over 200 views on the latest one. Yeah, his apology. That's great. Yeah, that's great. I saw it. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Uh, and Jim told me to mention this too. When he does repair number 4, my voice is on there. So if you hear my voice, yeah, make sure you hit the like button because that was crazy. But yeah, it's fun. Oh wow, we got 9 people watching the chat. Woohoo! Yay! I love it. And 4 likes. Cool, very cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Mikey. Everything is good. Hospice nurse comes tomorrow. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Sci-Fi Nation, please pray for Jay Aldrich. He's not doing so well right now. So please say some prayers for him as well. Okay. Everybody in the chat that's here, please. Jay needs some guidance and some help. He does have a wonderful new girlfriend, though. Her name is Renee. So I'm very happy about that. I'm happy he's got a good girl that he can see now and be with him. So because he was a lonely guy for a while, and we prayed for him so that he could have a nice person to be with him. I have my private account on lurk mode to help your watch hours. Oh, thank you. Time to link out and talk about whatever. Right. Well, Suzanne went to go ahead and lay down and take a little nap. I hope I'm not keeping you up, Miss Sweetie. All right. I'm gonna grab my drink here. My voice was going out again. Let's see. Booger says to Sci-Fi Nation, I have been there with other family members. You are not alone. Thank you, Booger. No, he's never alone. None of us are. I think all of you know that prayer is a powerful thing. And when you have someone that you're praying for and it's sincere and you love them and you care about them, prayer will do miracles. Prayer will create miracles. It will. And people feel so much better knowing that someone has them on their thoughts, that they're thinking about them. It's important. It really is. And it's a wonderful thing. It really is. And I'm so, like I said, I have a wonderful wife who loves me. I have two cats that love me to death. And I got all you guys, every one of you out there who cares. And who cared about me when I had a terrible freaking computer, and now I have a great one. And God, I'm so blessed that you guys are out there for me. It's wonderful. And Sci-Fi Nation says, thank you, Booker. Yeah. Thank you, Booker. Okay. Well, if you guys want me to keep going, let me know. If not, I'll go ahead and shut down. You guys let me know. Or I could go 5 more minutes, I guess. Yeah, I'll go 5 more minutes. And then at the hour mark, you guys let me know what else is, if anything else is up. And otherwise, I'll be lurking around. I got some stuff to work on, too. I got to, well, it's not stuff. I mean, it's just, minor things. I play a game on Facebook, and I got to get that done today before tonight. And then also, I'm going through my list. Our list of Mikey and Suze's favorite songs. I'm going through that because for some reason, the last time I had my previous computer, I had inadvertently erased all the likes I had on those videos. So, so what I'm trying to do is make sure I have the like on everything and then transfer it over. On my liked videos playlist, I have over 2,000 songs and different things there. Movies, songs, everything. So you guys should definitely check it out. And I have what we call the cute Christmas classics and the Halloween classics. And then I have a playlist there of songs that have rain in the title. So it could be raindrops, it could be rain, it could be, anything. So, and Sci-Fi Nation is just listening while making dinner. Yes, Sci-Fi Nation, we had some salads. We had some uh, crackers with stuff. It was a nice little lunch we had. Do you want to say what you're making for dinner? Last night we had some wonderful steak. Uh, we had little steak strips. Steak strips. That's it. We had steak strips. We had some uh, spinach, and we had some Kraft dinner. And today we had 3 different types of salads, along with regular salad. We had my favorite vinaigrette. Oh, love that vinaigrette. And then we had some crackers, which they were butter crackers, which had little pieces of pepperoni, little pieces of ham or salami, little pieces of cheese. It was good. It was good. Booger says, I meant not alone as far as other mortals. Obviously, we are never alone as long as we can pray, even silently. Yes, sir. You're right. You are right. I have 3 gigs of MP3s on my external drive. Oh, Sci-Fi Nation is making goulash. Oh, nice. Yeah, just some goulash tonight. That's good. I like goulash. Yeah. Um, let me ask you, Sci-Fi Nation, on your goulash, do you actually like to put sprinkled cheese or a little something on it? Because I know Suzanne, she likes to use Parmesan cheese, some other kind of mozzarella, things like that. Yeah, let me know in the chat there. Booger says, I'm not sure I can make that list for myself. My musical tastes are very eclectic. Yeah. Booger says, I have just shy of 250 on my Christmas music list. Wow. 250 songs? Definitely have to check that out. I'll definitely have to check out that playlist. Yeah. There is a great REO Speedwagon song, Booger. I want to mention it to you, and I don't know if you have it, but if you do, you let me know. but it's recent from a few years ago. Just probably less than 10 years ago, something like that. Anyway, REO Speedwagon did a song called "I Believe in Santa Claus," and it's a great Christmas song. I get emotional every time I hear it. Yeah, REO Speedwagon, "I Believe in Santa Claus." Yeah, check it out. See if it's part of your list because it's in my list. It's in my playlist. I love it. Oh yeah, that's a good question, Jim. Is Sci-Fi Nation having a live this Friday? Are you Sci-Fi Nation? Let me know, and let me know when it is, because I told you I'm doing my celebration of both my channels with Suzanne here on Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. You're invited, of course, if you want to come and be a part of the panel. It's open panel, open chat. We're gonna have some fun. Sci-Fi says, I guess that's up to the person eating it. If they want mozzarella, Colby Jack, or Parmesan, that's fine, up to them. The basic dish is easy. It is. Sci-Fi Nation said, I thought Jib had a thing this Friday. No, Jim, I think, said he was doing a sub party tomorrow on Thursday. I thought he said that. Yeah, Thursday. There's Jim has posted in the chat there. There's the latest apology video that he's done. He's got over 200 views on it. It's very popular and it is very funny. Please check it out. It's right there in the chat. Thanks, Jim, for leaving that link. Yes, thank you. Yeah, some people can check that out. That's a lot of fun. Well, let's see. We're just over an hour. Okay, a couple more minutes. I think we're okay. Well, we got 7 people still watching, and we got 4 likes already. So thank you guys. That means the world to me. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you guys this shirt. This is a T-shirt that Suzanne got for me when I first moved here. It's from the Hard Rock Cafe down there in Toronto, Ontario, in downtown. Yeah, I'm a big Hard Rock Cafe fan. I've been to the one in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been to the one in Honolulu, Hawaii. I've been to the one in San Francisco. Yes, San Francisco, California, and now Hard Rock, Toronto. Yeah, 4 different places. Lady Mist says Sci-Fi Nation, hello. Oh, thank you, Lady Mist. Yeah, so with this, I've been to 4 different Hard Rocks throughout the world so far. Oh, you know what? That's awesome, Sci-Fi. Yeah, I'm planning on Friday to start at 8 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi. So if you want, and I'd be more than happy if you want to, I can forego a stream if you're having one, and then even simulcast yours. Would you do that for me, and you be a part of the panel? Yeah, I'll have you as part of the panel with me and Jay. Hopefully, Jay can be there too. We'll get the 3 of us, and then simulcast it from your channel. We'll do that Friday. It'll be a multi celebration. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Booker says, I don't know that one. I just found Pat Benatar's Christmas in America, which is a good one. That's a good one. I'll have to look that up myself. Sci-Fi Nation says, absolutely, bud. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Okay, so Sci-Fi Nation is going to set it up for Friday. We'll start at 8 p.m. Eastern, like I said. My main stream will be here, of course, on the Mikey Sues 4 channel. Sci-Fi Nation will go, Jay, my other buddy Jay, will go and simulcast it from his channel. So if you guys want to come on, be a part of the panel, do an open chat with us, have some fun, a multi-celebration of both our channels, as well as Jim's channel, who just reached 3,000 subs, so we'll celebrate him too. You guys can go to Sci-Fi Nation and go there, and it'll be simulcast, or you can come to my stream or come to our channel here. That'll be the main Mikey Sues 4 channel. Yeah, Sci-Fi Nation knows how to set up simulcast, so I'm gonna let him handle that. I got my main one to worry about here. So, Booker says, I keep forgetting you live in the Great White North now. Did they make you an honorary Mackenzie brother? Yes. Yep, they did. They did. I even watched Strange Brew. I had to. It was a requirement. As soon as I moved here, Booker. Yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie. Yep, I'm an official brother. And my wife met Geddy Lee, who sang that song, The Great White North. Take off to the Great White North. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Yep, my wife has met Geddy Lee. He lives in this neighborhood where we live. Well, he used to. I don't know if he's still here. But Mike Myers, the guy that did, how about no? I want sharks with freaking laser beams on top of their heads. Yeah. Well, Mike Myers used to live in this area too, and he's got a Mike Myers Way that's named after him and everything too. So yeah, we live in sort of one of the close neighborhoods where he used to live as a kid. He grew up. Yeah, Mike Myers. Yeah. Okay. So I'll set it up for. Okay, great. Okay. So I'll set it up for. I'm gonna set up the stream on Friday afternoon because, like I said, I'll start at 8 Eastern. I'll set up the stream, and then when that's done, you'll set after I'm live, you can click rebroadcast. Okay, great. Okay. Well, that's why I rely on you, Sci-Fi Nation. I'm not quite a technological nerd. Yeah, I'm a neophyte. Okay, so I have to learn certain things from you guys. You guys that know more about it than I do. But yeah. So yeah. So yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Sci-Fi Nation, you can help me. That'd be great. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, look forward to our stream tomorrow. A review of Shazam and ISIS with me and Jay. A live stream, and then on Friday we'll do the multi celebration. We'll call it a multi celebration, multi channel celebration. There we go. That's what I'll call it. So it'll be topic time number 10, a multi channel celebration, and we'll celebrate Jim's subs. We'll celebrate my channel for 1 year of being here with YouTube, both of my channels, our channels, and then we'll celebrate Sci-Fi Nation. We'll celebrate everyone that's in the chat. We'll celebrate everyone that's, it's a celebration. It's a hoedown. We're gonna have some fun. I hope we do. Last week's was great, and I hope we have an even better one this week. By the grace of God, as we all say. So, yeah, Sci-Fi Nation says no worries. I'm still learning too. Yes, sir. We're all learning. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Lady Mist. Hey, Lady Mist, saw you earlier. Hope all is well. Yes, I hope all is well with you, Lady Mist. Please. You're a vital part of our family. We love you. You're a big sister. Please take care of yourself, and we'll always say prayers and love and support for you all the time. Jim says bring lots on. Cash. Bring lots on cash. Okay. 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 All right, so let's finish out here, guys. So, on behalf of Jim's Landscape, LLC number one, Commodore Productions, please check out his channel. He's got some funny videos there. Apology, repair, his dogs, everything. Bye, everyone. Take care. Thanks, Jim. For Lady Mist, all is fine here in the void. Yes. Thank you, Lady Mist. Thank you, Sci-Fi Nation, my brother. Thank you, Booger414, my new brother. And, of course, Jim, my brother. And we also, let's see who else wonderful we had in the chat today. Oh, yes, Lemon Pie. Sir Lemon Pie, thank you for coming by, buddy. You're always needed, always necessary. Thank you so much. Booger, be careful on that train. Okay. Lady Mist, yes. LDG Free the Net, Job, please check out his underground channel. It's listed there in his information when you go to LDG Free the Net on YouTube. You can connect to his underground spot there, and I might head there myself just to hang out for a few minutes. Let's see. Yep, I think we got everybody. And some lemon and lemon pie. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and Sci-Fi Nation says, take care, everyone. Lady Miss says, Sci-Fi Nation, take care. Booker says, I am trying to learn about streaming to help out a friend who has a political channel. That's a difficult situation there, Booker, so good luck with that. I appreciate that. Helping that other friend, yeah. Bye, Booker says. Tomorrow's Jay on Mikey is the other one, not me. Right. Thursday is... You're funny, Sci-Fi Nation. Yeah, not Sci-Fi Nation is also Jay, but he's not that Jay. It's Jay Aldridge, my buddy down there in Louisiana. So my brother there. So he's gonna hopefully be there to help me tomorrow. I hope so. I'm saying a lot of prayers for him. So yeah, Shazam Isis Hour, 4 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. Check it out. It will be a live stream, so we'll be talking about each of our uh, episodes that we do, and then we open the floor to anyone who wants to ask questions, or if you want to come up, we can have you come up in the panel and if give us your memories of seeing the episode and what you thought of it, and then we'll give our reviews at the end. We'll give a grade and we'll give the stars. So that's tomorrow. And then Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, the celebration, and it'll be top of time 10. So until then, on behalf of everybody that's here in the chat, all our family members down in the United States, and all of our extended family, our immediate family, all of our friends, acquaintances, and everyone around the world that we know, the aisle is closed. See you guys tomorrow night and then Friday. I'll be off next 2 days due to rain. Okay, Jim. Well, we'll hope that we get to see you. You take care of yourself. All right, bye, everyone. The aisle is closed.